Healthily.
Things like this should just not happen. These things shouldn't happen. Even in dynamics where you have like certain protective men or certain men that's jealous or what have you, they don't go to this extreme to where they want to kill somebody because they're misperceiving something or they misinterpreting what's going on. You see a woman, a nice, attractive woman that's willing to exchange numbers with another man, but the context is she's exchanging the numbers because she wants a tattoo because he's a tattoo artist. So she's putting him on to no, or he's putting her on to tattoos that he has. But him, the boyfriend, is misperceiving it, or not even misperceiving it, but just jealous and willing to crash out and kill this man because he sees this man getting a number from his girl. Just straight jealousy, straight cowardice, and it's just sad because these things happen when you put women or you put people on a pedestal. You put things that you're connected to on a pedestal. You don't know how to put it in its proper balance and its proper perspective. And even if you know how to do that, or even if you don't know how to do that, these things should not happen. It shouldn't be a situation like this where it's like, okay, I see my girl getting a number from some dude, I'm gonna kill him, even though it's your woman that's doing the action. It's not his fault. He don't know what's going on. So why are you killing him? You have these type of dudes. You have a lot of these type of dudes. They come, you know, battery sold separately. They ain't got no goddamn charger. They ain't got no damn battery. They got the wrong battery in their back per se. It's just sad, man. What are we doing? You're gonna kill this man because you see him getting a number from your girl, not even understanding the context because you so fucking mindless and slow. And now you fucking doing life and your girl is on to the next nigga. You fucking clown. I swear we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better as black men. This is just really sad. And it just shows that, there's a void that needs to be filled there. No spiritual foundation, no guidance. That you're willing to just crash out because you're misperceiving something. And even if, with that, like if you're a guy, you see a man, you see a boyfriend, I'm tripping right now. You see a girlfriend trying to, get a number for some guy, the least you could do is try to contextualize it like, okay, maybe it's some job thing or something. And in that case, I'm sure he already knew what it was. He just still wanted to resort to, let me kill this dude because I'm jealous. It's just sad, man. And if anything, you should be chastising your girl. Even though, she wasn't necessarily in the wrong. But she should at least have some respect to know, okay, my man is a crash out. Let me not go there. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. In July 2022, Michael Faison complimented a woman's tattoos outside of 7-Eleven in Newport News. After she learned he was also a tattoo artist, they exchanged phone numbers, which upset her boyfriend, who was in a car close by. He then confronted Faison, and surveillance footage later showed him bringing out a gun and shooting Faison once in the face. Faison died at the hospital that night, and in 2024, a judge sentenced Jackson to life in prison, plus 3 years after a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder. It's just crazy, man. You willing to go that far because of your jealousy, because of your rage, because of, your unwillingness to control yourself and control your insecurities. It's so sad. It's crazy, man. But that's why it's important for us to understand. The Most High even let us know, don't put your strength unto the woman. Because those ways lead to you losing yourself. I think that's in Proverbs 31. Let's go get that, actually. Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. It's very important for us to understand. Put things in proper perspective when it comes to your woman, when it comes to, you being enamored by the beauty of a woman. Put things in perspective. Understand a woman first. And even if you don't understand, still take your time, put things in proper perspective. Don't get so caught up to the point where you feel like, you're willing to kill for this person, or you're willing to die for this person. That's idolatry. That's off. You know? That's how you destroy yourself. That's why it says, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. And those ways is based in idolatry, putting flesh on a pedestal, putting too much strength into flesh. It's all about the intangible, the spiritual, man. Ecclesiasticus 9 and verse 8, which is Sirach, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. So this emphasizes the beauty of a woman. It's not telling us to turn away from a woman. Obviously, women and men come together. But at the same time, it's telling you not to consider every woman. Just when it comes to her beauty, don't feel like you just have to talk to a woman because she's beautiful. Don't feel like you just have to talk to her because she looks good. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman and look not upon another's beauty. We already understand, talking about another man's wife. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. Yes, a lot of us have felt for it. We understand. And it's strong because the woman is beautiful. The woman is a beautiful creature. But at the same time, we have to understand the spirit. We have to understand the interior. Just like the Most High told, I believe it was Solomon, when it comes to the understanding of seeing the inward parts and not the stature, not the status, not the height, so on and so forth. It's important for us to understand and study people, or more so, take our time and vet people,
Cream, stop! I'm yours. I am. You can fuck me right. You can fuck me right now.
I can fuck you right now? I can fuck you right now?
Yes.
Show me.
Okay.
Show me.
Let's go.
Prove it to me.
Let's go.
Take your hand off the gun.
I will.
Take your hand off the gun.
But you have to pull my pants down.
Okay, take your hand off the gun.
Stop.
Take your hand off the gun.
Kareem, stop. Hey.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't take your hand off the gun, you is going to get shot by this.
Parking lot. Stop.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Kareem, stop.
No, bro.
Parking lot! Employee parking lot! Help!
There's no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman, and that's thus saith the scriptures. There's no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. It says married police officer Cheryl Lachey Clark fell in love with an ex-convict and nearly killed him when their secret relationship ended and he refused to sleep with her. She allegedly lured the man to a police station parking lot, shot him, and then tried to cover it all up. Just real wicked, real devious. And just, just left. This is another case of just crashing out in these type of dynamics and these type of relationships. That's why I wanted to, add this to it, because it pretty much fits, it's cohesive. It's just crazy. We have situations like this where people are willing to kill over a relationship. This woman is willing to kill this man, this ex-convict that she got with. Saying, oh, if you don't fuck me right and all this, it's just, what is going on? It's just utter nonsense, utter chaos, utter confusion. And this is what these broads love. They love confusion and chaos. It just is what it is. It's just crazy. Look at this shit. You got this dude all laid up in the hospital. Just crazy. Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 19, starting at verse 19. Wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city. For there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Also take no heed unto all words that are spoken, lest thou hear thy servant curse thee. For oftentimes also thine own heart knoweth that thou thyself likewise hast cursed others. All this have I proved by wisdom. I said, I will be wise, but it was far from me. That which is far off, exceeding deep, who can find it out? I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. And this is what happens when you get caught up in women, just when it comes to, you doing something that you may regret. Or even in the case with the man that was dealing with the woman, the correctional officer or what have you. He should have took his time with that. But I can understand you in a position where, you're with this woman and, you're in a certain state where you're incarcerated and you need some sort of like companion, and, you get lured in just based off of that type of dynamic and how it can go, where you're in jail and you're, a woman is feeling you, she works there, what have you. Stuff like that. But at the same time, it's still important for you to at least scope things out just when it comes to where things may lead. And I just say that to say that, there's some sort of accountability that we must have, even if we're right. Try to just blame yourself. You get some sort of fulfillment out of self-accountability, even when it comes to situations like that with the man. Like, he wasn't necessarily in the wrong. I mean, not that I know of, but at the same time, it's still something that we should, utilize just when it comes to appreciating, some sort of fulfillment from accountability, even if it's in the slightest. It's like you could have just thought about it like, you know what, maybe I should have took my time with that woman. And even just that, saying I should have took my time with that woman, that's holding yourself accountable in that event. That's blaming yourself, to a degree. And that's something that we should, utilize just when it comes to these things that occur, because it's all about that connection that we have with the Most High. And the Most High is all about accountability and understanding, what could you have done to avoid this? What could you have done to put yourself in a better situation and not this situation? Just when it comes to your fate and what could have happened. That's why the Most High was with that brother. But at the same time, it's very, very important for us to put the woman in a proper perspective. Woman is a beautiful creature. It's not to say that the woman is the wickedest entity on the earth. It's just saying that when she's in that mode of wickedness, it's nothing like it. But we already know who the most wicked entity on earth is. That's why it's all about understanding who's using the woman. The wickedest entity on earth is using the woman, especially our women. That's just what it is.